Once the smoke clears, we'll have a beer. Welcome back to our blind beer tasting series. Today is the 4th day of qualifiers. My wife's randomly selected 2 beers for today's taste. The bottles, as you can see, are fully covered, and the beer is ready to go. I will judge these beers on aroma, carbonation, colour and body. However, I have no actual idea what I'm doing, so I'll just tell you which beer I prefer. Let's try beer A first. Beer A is a lot darker than beer B. Quite a dark looking amber colour. Let's see what it tastes like. Tastes very beer-like. Very traditional beer. It doesn't smell too strong. I'm gonna guess it's a mid-strength beer. Has a very strong lagery taste. Let's say it's a stronger alcoholic content, mid-strength. Possibly, I've said cold and dry. Everything that I don't know exactly what it is, it's a cold and dry according to me. Let's try beer B. Beer B is a lot lighter, a lot more clear to see through. This is a light beer. This is almost water. This is that light and non-alcoholic. It's very nice still. It's just a light beer. I can't really pick the taste though. It's definitely a light beer. I'm pretty confident that it's not a heavy or a mid. Let's try beer A again. It tastes really strong compared to beer B. I don't think it's a particularly strong beer though, it's just compared to B it's a lot stronger. I'm going to guess beer A is possibly a 4X gold. And beer B is I'm going to say beer B is a Hahn Ultra Crisp. So 4X Gold, Hahn Super Crisp, and before we do the reveal, I think beer A's better. It doesn't taste a lot better. But this one just isn't strong enough. If someone gave this to you you'd be wondering if that was alcoholic or not. You could almost pass this off as juice or hard cider. It doesn't really have a lot of flavour. It's very light. I think this is a very light beer. I think it's alcoholic. I don't think it's a 0. It's very light though. I wouldn't be surprised if this is less than a standard drink. Doesn't make it a bad beer. It just doesn't quite have that nice lagery taste. This one is more what I would call a traditional beer. I don't think it's a very mainstream popular beer. I'd be surprised if it was a tap beer. I don't think either of these are tap beers, but I prefer beer A myself. I prefer beer A. Neither of them are bad, but I don't think they're extremely popular beers. So let's see. We'll open up whatever this side is. Hopefully this is side A. This is a Hahn Premium Light. Hahn Premium Light, which is beer B. Beer B is Hahn Premium Light. So I said that was Hahn Ultra Crisp. So like I said, not a very mainstream popular beer in Victoria at least. I'm not sure about some other states. And this beer is a Cascade Premium Light. So I was nowhere near this beer. It's definitely beer A though. This is 0.7 standard drink, so that's a very light beer as well. And Hahn Premium Light is 0.7. So they're both light beers. They're both not very alcoholic. So it was very close. I did prefer the Cascade Premium, which is a Tasmanian beer. And the Hahn beer, which is brewed in Sydney, it wasn't quite as good. Bit different in New South Wales. They make good beer in Tasmania. The water's cleaner. Thanks for joining me for today's beer review. We correctly guessed beer B's maker, however, we didn't quite guess the exact variety of beer. It wasn't quite as delicious as I'd hoped. Our preferred beer today, Cascade Premium Light, we were nowhere near. I guessed something completely different. But beer A, it was a very nice beer, and it'll go on to the next round. I'll see you next time.